It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Okay? It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Don't fuck with me. It's not your fault. Don't fuck with me, all right? Don't fuck with me. It's not you. It's not your fault.
New Truly Hard Seltzer Iced Tea has flavors left and right. There's peach tea for your sweet side.
Raspberry tea for your dark side.
And strawberry hard seltzer tea for your wild side. Woo! Was that a jet ski? Yeah! Is that your judgmental mother-in-law side? It's just a bit gauche.
New Truly Hard Seltzer Iced Tea. 4 fruit flavors brewed with real tea. No one is just one flavor. Hard Seltzer Beverage Company, Boston, Mass. Please drink responsibly.
All right, all right, all right. What is up, everybody? It is your boy, Outlaw Rockstar. You guys, we are back. You guys, check it out. Check it out. First prototype. It is not going to be like this. We're getting the hat fixed. I'm not happy with it at all. But it is a prototype, and it is merch. So you know your boy got to rock it. The new shirts, the new change up of the logo, guys, is done. They're ready for order, so you guys just get in the Discord. Let me know what size you need, and we will work out the rest of the details. They're $20. What do we say? 20? 20 a shirt. 20 a shirt from here on out, because we were able to find a way to cut the cost but make it look better and be more durable. Alright guys, today we are playing Madden 21 Ultimate Team. We're back, guys. Hopefully we can get this figured out. I gotta figure out how to change what my favorite team is, because I need to get it off of the Chargers. I gotta figure out how I can change that. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's go or dismiss to. So we're gonna dismiss it. See if this is it. No, that's the avatar. Thank you. Get a paper towel, dude. You can't hand it to me like dripping off the sides. Give me 1 second, guys. Looks like we got some new objectives. Settings. All right, we did have to mute the music due to DMCA. All right. Yes, he did. So I don't know how to change it up. All right. Claim your 97 overall master. I don't think I had a 97 overall yet ready to go. Hero badges. 26 jars. 26 jars. Oh. Strawberry freezer jam. Hi, son. Let's see.
We have frozen ones. Is it too warm? Can I get a few strawberries? Not strawberries.
See what his numbers look like. Speed 82. It's not bad. Agility, speed, acceleration. His awareness is low, but I mean, he's not a bad player. Equipable. Add to set. Alright, so that set's going to be done so we can exchange that set. And let's open that back, see what we got. Elijah Holyfield, 66. Action. Let's see, for a halfback, 76 speed, 79 acceleration, 71 agility. Compare. See, we got Eddie George. We have Cadillac Williams. He's just not gonna stack up to anyone in there. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna quick sell. Guys, we have 647 training points. So what we're gonna do is go to team. Go to adjust lineup. Go player options. Upgrade player. So it's gonna cost 5.
Then shop at Kroger. We give you more ways to save on the fresh you love with tools like the Kroger app, where you can find personalized
So
coupons on top
balanced
of all
O.
giving you prices that are lower than the everyday. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
So let's go with the
And now
balanced
find
O
more
for
ways to
now.
save on your favorites. When you download digital coupons, you can use up to 5 times in one transaction. Kroger.
Is it
Fresh for
80
everyone.
overall?
The fridge is completely filled with only hot.
Speed, throwing, and power. Yeah, let's see.
Cucumbers.
So we're gonna go over here. Generate the best lineup. Best lineup overall.
Not Ronnie. Ronnie's off.
So we have a pretty good team. Wait, whoa. Okay. So I don't care about that. He's going in there. Trevon Diggs, DeMarcus Lawrence, Devin Godchak, Chris Jones. I need a left end. This still looks good. So we do need to work on the line too, but the O line give me a little bit more breathing room. Right, inactive abilities. All right. There we go. And give him his ability back. We'll see. Do we have any packs? 0 left.
Do you even touch your salad? Do you even eat anything?
I wish I had the money for that, but let's see. 12,000 points, $100. Yeah, dude, I'm not spending $100 on this game. You get a gold player.
I know I'm weak. I know I'm weak. I only said that because it calls me down. Go up and get a full-size towel. Your sister's gonna need it.
Let's go. Dig Pair, welcome in. Ice Wizards, welcome in. How are you guys doing today? Quarterfinals. First it's in first quarter, 4 minutes. And Zach Ertz is here to see what we got. Started strong with a 40-yard drive. Gained 40 plus yards this drive. Ooh, easy peasy.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
for a first down and 10. They'll run on first down. George. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
On second down now. It's George. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Going deep for Diggs. This is caught inside the 15. He's in.
Let's go.
Stephon Diggs, 55 yards. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Ain't no stopping me, no.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with
Let's
you here
go.
today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We begin this challenge in the first quarter with over 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0, but you've driven into opponent territory as we get set here on first down. 3.5 to go, first quarter. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, come on.
It away, and it falls down incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 30.
Throwing is Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. Robert Tanyan was the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Jackson. Going deep for Diggs. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. Jackson will throw again. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. From the gun, it's Jackson. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Let's go.
Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one. Let's make no bones about it on paper.
I feel like I could do better. I don't know. I should have looked at how many stars I got.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge.
Okay, this is the next one. About 40 or fewer yards on drive. All right.
Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You lead by a touchdown. Your opponent has the ball on their 20-yard line as we get set here 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Smith. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did on a significant chunk of yardage. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Shifts by him. Oh, now he bowls him over. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Getting prices that are low on food that's fresher than fresh? Then shop at Kroger. We give you more ways to save.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we begin this challenge in the first quarter with over 3 minutes remaining. Tie game 7-7. Your opponent has the ball at midfield, and it's 1st and 10. Let it hit. He loses the football. It's out.
Let's go.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunity.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense. So
let's go.
Hold on to the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge...
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax.
Let's go.
You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Okay, Coach, we will start this challenge off.
Disarray, welcome back to the channel.
We're all tied on the scoreboard at 7 apiece. You have the ball inside your own 10. 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's George. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings
On 2nd and 1. Jackson.
Get off of me. Come on. How's my guy going to let him push right back in?
The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Jackson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have the Chargers first.
Let's go.
As they're able to get the 3rd down.
Miss Rockstar with the host. Thank you, my love.
For 13 and a Charger first.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice.
And he's got it.
Ooh, let's go, Diggs.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to.
Let's go.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We pick up this challenge in the second quarter with over 3 minutes left. You trail by a touchdown, but you've driven into opponent territory as we get set here 1st and 10. Left side complete to Lockett.
All right, let's go.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing pattern, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered. It's both feet down for the completion.
Cool.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
29-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And this is incomplete.
Damn it.
Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
And Jackson throwing once more. That is caught at the 7. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Let's go.
23 yards for the touchdown. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down 7, but you've driven into opponent territory, and it's 1st and 10.
God damn.
Move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swinging to the ball carrier.
Let's go.
He's brought down after a very nice game. 23 yards on the play.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. We'll have highlights and
God damn, man, come
this
on.
first half. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On 3rd down,
There we go.
George. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there. With a 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just about how
Let's go.
that's his only gets. He'll just sit there and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. I get some more. He'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now it's Wilson. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Oh my God, this fucking volume controller.
Four yards remain for second down. Glennon. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Glennon. And that is incomplete.
These two offenses are going up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. It's a 45-yard punt that ain't on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there,
it's just sitting
can
there.
change things in a big way. I say go ahead.
1
take
second,
the
guys. Huh? Yeah, but the fog is just sitting in the tank. %, 49 on this side.
91%.
That's for him.
So kick it a little to the left.
Turn it
No,
down.
not turn it up or down. Reach in and turn the nozzle. So kick it to the left just a little bit. Just remember there are crickets in there.
I wonder if we could get some.
There you go. Now it's spreading over the rest of it.
It's just weird how it's centered. What size? I feel like this is a small. 7 1/4 to 7 5/8. It doesn't say like. I don't know. Maybe it's the flat bill. No, because once I get the new one, then this one's getting put up. All right, we're back.
For the half.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely.
Why is my guy backing into me? Come the fuck on.
Neville Hewitt able to get him for a loss of about 3. And they brought
I had all the opening in the world, and the dude just backs right into me.
And you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Love getting prices that are lower than low on food that's fresher than fresh.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports.
Pass for 50+ yards this drive.
To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're ahead 7 points. You've got the ball on your own 15-yard line. 1st and 10. And incomplete to open things up.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Looks for Lockett once more. This time he's got him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Let's just lean on the word good here, partner. Good way to start the second half. Good safe throw and a good quick first down as well.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
No, why? Why?
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He got position on him, and he pulls it in. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked.
Let's go, Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, 40 yards. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the box.
I think this said score a touchdown pass from the red zone.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this
Score a
is an
passing
ultimate challenge.
touchdown was
Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
This challenge begins in the third quarter with 2 minutes left on the clock. We're all tied at 21. You have the ball on your opponent's 35-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
It's so close. He
almost got it. Dude, Diggs is a beast, an absolute beast.
His number again. He's got 15 yards
Let's go.
here. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about.
And he's in for a Charger
Let's
touchdown.
go. Another one down.
Touchdown reception. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start.
So let's finish this game off.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's send it down to Brandon Gott and Charles Davis for the call.
We start this challenge off in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're down 7, but you've driven into opponent territory, and it's 1st and 10. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
What?
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. This is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Robert Tonyan, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feel like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
They're on 19-yard line.
Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Takeaway.
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Come on, man. These guys got
Down
to
inside
fucking
the
block.
20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Let's go, Tyler Lockett.
There to make the grab. And the
Hey,
Chargers
Ty, how's it
stretch
going?
their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone.
Let's go.
2 points and also a 2-score advantage as the lead swells to 9. So they try to make it
My
a 2-score
bad.
game with a conversion. It
Alley.
pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The return man, Wilson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 9. At time, a huge factor. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Love you too,
Get
sis.
to the quarterback that quickly. A lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit.
Let's
and
go.
forced an incompletion.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An
Drew
important
Lawrence
play right here,
is a
3rd and 10.
beast.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The open man is
No,
Smith.
come on.
And they're able to get
I
this
had
one
him.
across the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
So,
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Marshawn Lynch caught.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Marshawn Lattimore.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he's caught on the sideline. but
Oh
he's
my
not
God.
gonna get the 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Play by Trayvon Diggs.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that's caught by Smith.
Y'all got to catch that ball. Come on.
Getting this inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that. That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Bring Marshawn Lynch in.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will
Let's go.
get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
I was
So
bringing these two
danger
in.
averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down.
We
and
get
bring up what
getting
I think
some.
for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's gonna let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book.
Yeah, that's weird how that's doing.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
I don't know if it's because the temperature outside the tank was warm enough. $81, what's that side say? Might have to turn it down.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get it down at about the 40. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Spraying Flonase daily and stop your body from overreacting to allergens all season long.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. And another tackle broken.
Let's go.
Down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And they take a knee.
That's game,
Listen,
folks.
anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around.
Bam, max stars. Let's go. I know you guys saw that glitch where it froze Marshawn Lynch. Get a player times 262 plus. Clay Johnston. We're actually going to quick sell. I have a pretty good middle linebacker set up, so. $70 plus gold player. Okay. Rashawn Melvin. Let's see what we got. I think my cornerbacks are way better than that, but yeah. Robert. Travis Benjamin. Okay. We'll keep him for now. Oof, he is not staying. I don't have room for 63s. Now let's go back here real quick. Go back. Team. Under. Oh.
Other than that, if you'll just do the food processor, you can do the rest tomorrow. But you're gonna have to get it done at a decent time so that you can reload it tomorrow night.
Better route running and catching versus. Oh shit, I used a lot of fucking points on him. Well, he's a 96 overall right now. Alright, I gotta get some more points before I can do anything more. But actually let's look at him. Let's look at his stats. Alright guys, he's now a 94 speed, 90 jump, 94 catch, 95, specialist 96. I mean, this dude's an absolute beast. Who's all right now? Okay, so let's go like this.
Hey, I'm Kat Lasso.
I'm Xavier. And I'm Speedy Mormon, and we're the hosts of Spotify's new morning show, The Get Up. Every day we're bringing you the biggest news and pop culture headlines.
And the conversations you need to be in on.
If you're not a morning person, don't worry, we'll do the work for you. Just search The Get Up, hit play, and listen in for everything you need to know.
With a playlist.
So guys, 81 overall.
Listen now for free, only on Spotify.
Not like this, like flat. I can write better with flat whiteboard. Oh.
Challenges. Let's go ahead and go for this. Lamar Jackson, Aaron Jones, DeAndre Hopkins, T.J. Hawkinson, C.J. Ham, Tyrone Smith, Lincoln Tomlinson.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
All right, thank you, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the third quarter with 5 minutes left on the clock. You lead by a touchdown. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Left side caught by Diggs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Again, Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's George. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson going deep for Diggs. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
To throw again is Jackson. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now Jackson on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's George. And he's brought to the Chargers' 31-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat.
Let's go.
And get you to overcommit running in that direction, then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time, second and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
His pass caught in the 4. And it's into the end zone for
Let's go.
touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Here's Desmond King on the return. Now a hit and a loose football. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Let's go.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
They go play action here on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Let's go.
With his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got it. So they'll try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they're always talking about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays.
Taylor, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's got some space here. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines...
That was stupid. I seen him and I didn't.
Your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback...
I should have never thrown him there.
Take care of the ball.
Let's go.
Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Jackson back to the air on second down.
There's, yeah, Hopkins.
Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice
last drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click. And I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Desmond King now to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Here's the Ravens defense as they head out to set up shop. They recovered the fumble last time. 3 turnovers for them in this game. They've been that word opportunistic comes to mind, right?
Exactly right. And you know guys on defense, they say turnovers, and offensive guys call them turnovers. We call them takeaways. We go get them. And that's exactly what they've done in this game.
The former DB making sure you know their takeaways on the defense.
Takeaways, man.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And these guys are going to take over at the 21.
Off with their head. Let's go.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. This will be caught at about the 6. They'll take it into the end zone. The Ravens touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
How does a day at the park sound to you?
On the return, here's King. Now a hit and a loose football.
Come on, guys. Just give up.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves.
No, come on,
On
Diggs.
the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. That is caught at the 7. And the work is near the 5. Will be stopped at the 6. Give him 18 yards on that one. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Chargers 7.
From the gun, Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. His pass caught with the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Let's go.
From 6 yards away, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
To return it now, here's King. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Chargers ready to take over. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what again, symptomatic? I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Taylor, he lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. On the return, here's King. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And this is
Let's go.
Hopkins there to make the grab. And this offense continues to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
The offense getting set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 30 yards there.
And that was a high degree of difficulty on that one, but to me, it goes back to fundamentals and determination. High point the football and declare it yours.
Flush to his right. Going right, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson going deep for Diggs. And this is taken in at the 5.
Let's go.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Jackson will throw again to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for...
Got a man, it's caught for the Ravens touchdown. Robert Tonyan there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. To return it now, here's King. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. He takes this for 3
Let's go.
29.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
I missed that hit
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he gets us to the other
Come
side
on, man.
of
How am I
midfield
missing
across the 45 before going out. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now they'll throw with Taylor. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Another try after the first down sack. Taylor into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Antonio Cromartie. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Now left side on the swing pass.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally out of bounds down.
Let's go.
10-yard line. Big play that time for the Ravens. 45 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. To throw again, Jackson being chased out left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
40 extra points.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, here's King. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play call. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they
Just the puppy that could carry on.
It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky.
Taylor, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And on a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey folks, it's the coach
Cam
here.
Gam, thank
Welcome
you
back
for having
another
me on.
exciting matchup
Appreciate
in
it.
Madden Ultimate
Rich,
Team.
what's going on, buddy?
Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Here's where we pick up this challenge in the second quarter with 5 minutes left. You're ahead 7 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. Well, he was able to shield one tackle but could not get away from there. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. They'll fall off the tackle, and that effort gets him to 1st before he's brought down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Stephon Diggs, 64 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
We're used to seeing big plays from him in the passing game. That'll obviously go as a rushing touchdown, and what a rushing touchdown it was.
And you got to think to yourself, that this coaching staff has looked at his playmaking ability and said to themselves, why are we just going to throw it to him? Let's double his touches and make him a big part of the run game. That big playability, it was at the forefront.
Let's go.
On the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw.
He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 1st downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down.
All right, guys, give me 2 seconds. I got to turn this fogger down for the fire scheme.
When you get to a good spot, you can stop.
Yeah.
No, I can't carry her.
Just let me finish this one.
That's fine.
All right, I'm back.
A little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
the delay. This is Murray.
Jesus, man, I missed 2 hit
Slip
streaks.
across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He's going to wind up and air it out. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
That's fine.
2-minute drill before the coaches. 2-minute drill.
12 yards there and a first down. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were. And you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the counter, here's Jones. We'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a first down carry by Jones. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. And they're going to speed things up here.
At the 12-yard line.
On first down, Jones. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 10 more there and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Now a hit and a loose football. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Again, it's Jones.
It'd be hard to say that it didn't.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Touchdown run. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again.
All right, guys.
Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Alright guys, I will be right back. I gotta run baby Rockstar up to bed. I'm gonna take a quick 60-second ad break. Please don't go anywhere. This helps pay the bills. I will see you shortly.
How does a day at the park sound to you? With Flonase, allergies don't have to be scary. Stay one step ahead of your symptoms by spraying Flonase daily and stop your body from overreacting to allergens all season long. Click or tap the banner to find out more. Psst, psst, you're good.
I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Let's get this going.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, here's where we pick up this challenge in the second quarter with 5 minutes left. You lead by a touchdown, and now he'll tuck it and run.
Let's go.
Down as he's inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, come on. Lockett usually gets those.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Battle for it here, and this will be caught. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That one goes for 30 yards.
Not sure much more could have been done there defensively. One up with him, tried to knock it away, tried to get an arm in, unsuccessful.
His pass caught at the 4. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Third and goal, Jackson. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Adoree Jackson on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better
Let's
players,
go.
and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And
Let's go. Lawrence with the hits, man.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Jackson now to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. First play of the drive there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10, Tannehill once more. Over the middle to Smith. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there and a first down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Airing it out deep for Smith.
No.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And I think the ball's out. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
A hard-hitting defense pays off.
Gain through the air, but scratch it all off because he could not hang on to the football.
And you have to like what they did on defense here. They didn't give up on the play. Big yardage given up. And they still battled all the way to the end and helped force a turnover.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Got a man, it's Tanyan complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Time for a break. We've hit half. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Short throw to Smith. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
He gets it to Brown. Good play. And now look at this. Big game. A fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard.
Let's go.
And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was it 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration. You'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Now a man open down the middle of the field and inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Now let's go, guys.
Robert Tonyan, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
50 yards and a touchdown for this one. Okay. 4th quarter.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We pick up this challenge in the 4th quarter with 5 minutes left. You're ahead 7 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Flushed out right, and now he's going to use his legs. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big play there on the keeper. 43 yards. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 19 yards there on the catch and run. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze the throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's go, Eddie George.
Great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges
So
to
rush for
receive
100
your
yards.
reward.
Perform 7+ ball carry moves. So hit sticks, spins. Okay.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Here's where we pick up this challenge in the 2nd quarter with 5 minutes left. You lead by a touchdown. You've got possession at midfield. 1st and 10. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
46-yard line.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in the cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. handoff here to his running back. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down, it's George.
Eddie George, the ball carrier.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he could even get going moving the football.
Let's go.
And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham.
And he'll work free for
Let's go,
one
let's go,
tackle,
let's go.
but that's about all as he's taken down.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On second down now, it's George.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I could be press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4.
2nd and 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On 3rd down, George. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation,
and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
and that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. To return it, Alvin Kamara.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Not getting that. Not on me.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
From the 24, they'll go.
All right. Hang on, guys. Young lady. Go take the dog out and put her away.
on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late.
Hey. I know you did not go outside with her. Come here. Now. First off, don't ever tell me to hold on. Zip your lip. So, after she's done, you're going to go to bed, but you're going to take up your mom's water with some ice.
Getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
This time they stay on the ground.
Let's go. We're going to get this.
Behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Kamara now to return. And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray.
Not happening.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction.
Come on,
Makes 3rd
Lawrence.
down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And that will be
Dude, they can't stop Lawrence on that end unless they double team them.
Coverage on the play by Trey.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Wait, what was this challenge? Rush for 100 yards. Oh, I got it.
And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense will be looking out for a pass coming up. And this will be a Vikings 1st down as he gets this up past the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Watching that run takes me back to something famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a
I think I already got the second
They
one.
have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And down he goes at the 49, a
And that
3-yard
shit there.
pickup.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
On second down, it's George.
Eddie George, the ball carrier.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. They run the counter. It's George. And now running right through it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. George. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
Go 2 yards to finish
Is the
this.
pickup there as that extends this drive.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's go.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Well, there you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
So get 3 touchdowns, complete 5+ passes. We can do that.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
We pick up this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 5 minutes left on the clock. You're ahead by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. A big play here for Dallas. 52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
This will be caught around the 6. They'll take it downtown.
All right, guys, give me a second. I have to change out my battery for my controller. I'm hoping to get new headsets. Yo, make a. But what I was saying, guys, is I'm hoping to get a wireless headset because this one's starting to act up. I've had it for 4 years, something like that. But the buttons are starting to act up on it. And how's it going, May K? Yeah, so the volume and mute button is starting to act like it's got a short. Make shit all staticky and whatnot.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback.
I'm looking at a wireless, it's like $160 plus tax. So, and 6 games of Warzone today. Dude, I am doing good. You know what, man? I'm glad you got to see that clutch play last night. I was stoked. It was one hell of a way to end it. My numbers were not looking good.
And he'll take it up
So
past
I
the
had to
25 to the
end
26
it
yard
last
line.
night. But that was a hell of a way to end it with the win. I think I had 2 or 3 top 10s, a top 5, and then that win.
So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play call. Because
Come on.
a one-play drive
Let's
before
go.
an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And
No, he missed the instant. Come on.
Before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage.
And a loose football. But this'll
No, he didn't pick it up.
so possession will stay the same.
Come on, dude.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
How was that a flag?
Territory here. They're thinking
No.
points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Bullshit.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's
Dude,
your
I'm just
flag.
trying to build this ultimate team.
There's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie.
Let's go.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
He got it. Let's go. Let's go. Diggs has got it.
Give him 30 yards there.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get this inside the
Let's go.
They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled out some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And taking it to
Let's
the
do it.
15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Oh my God.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, this one.
Opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. He had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
No, went the wrong direction.
Footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for? And he is into the end zone for a count.
Who's that? Who's that? Stephon Diggs. Let's go.
The second touchdown of the
shot in front further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
But in mind, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead,
Let's go.
they turn the ball over.
Fourth quarter time.
Last time, see if they can avoid doing it here. Back now in Arlington. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter.
Come on, man. Dude's scared of Lawrence.
Down big, you'd have to imagine
But they can't stop him.
Going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
The Rams going for it on fourth. Gone. And able to find Higbee. It's complete.
Okay.
And able to get this one across the 45.
All right.
He's brought down.
Let's do this.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
First down.
Stay one step ahead of your symptoms by spraying Flonase daily.
On first and 10, gone.
Almost got to him.
Knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To the air again, gone. And boy, that one
Guys, I'm like a millisecond away from getting that hard sack on.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down. Did they maybe play that too safely on third down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help him a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have fourth down to try and pick it up.
And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds.
Ooh.
The throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on down. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on fourth down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. On first and 10, it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a
pass interference.
Down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Jackson on first down. And a scary
Come on.
completion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Throwing again. Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's George. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and tell him to go total at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for... And he'll take it into the end zone.
Let's go. Come on, keep it rolling.
10 yards out.
Let's get challenged.
Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. As his guys have opened up
Right, let's see what's
a very
next.
comfortable lead.
Rush for 50 yards. We got this. We got this, guys.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach.
This might be the final one for this setup.
Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left. The game is all tied up. You have the...
What was the challenge? Win the game, rush for 50.
On your own 20-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Let's go.
He's gonna get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They go play action with Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Right back to him on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 31. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. And getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. Strike for the football, and he's going to come down.
What the?
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
In a 2-minute drill, we often talk about taking care of the football, but sometimes it's just a matter of who wants it more. How about him going up top on a 50-50 ball and taking it away for a big play?
Jackson now off the bootleg.
Let's go. We winning this shit.
Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the 49ers have moved out in front.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. And I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off now. On the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
On On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So now Trubisky and the Bears down by 7, 80 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Antonio Cromartie is no different than the rest of us. He dreams of making the big play at the end of the game and sealing a victory for his team.
Well, the difference is here, you used to do it. He just did it and has done it before. I've never done it.
I didn't do it either, but I dreamed the same way. Congratulations to him. He just finished that game off with an interception.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Fighting his way through contact. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got him on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands
Let's
in the crowd
go.
for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
34.
Rush for 100 plus yards, score a rushing touchdown. Let's go. We got to be getting close to the end of this challenge series.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, here's where we pick up this challenge in the second quarter with 5 minutes left. You're ahead 7 points. You've got the ball
There we go.
on the 25-yard line as we get set here on second down.
Lord, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line. In pregame, get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there. A nice explosive run.
4 yards the pickup, first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second and 9, Jackson escaping the pressure right. They'll try and run it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On second and 7, Jackson forced out to his left. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's George. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights highlights and analysis of this first half. He's going to take off with it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5